Well, Coach, the seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Baltimore Ravens and the Detroit Lions. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Jackson, option right. And whoa, he's going to hope that that is not a sign of things to come. A rude welcoming to this ball game. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
Check 31. Watch the safety creep. Kill.
Now Haskins to throw on 2nd down. It's complete downfield, out left to his running back. Past the 20, 10, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. 81 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Let's go. 60 or. Hey, we got right. We got right. You remember me? 22 jet bomber. Go. Check 37. Hey, ready?
On 1st down, Herbert. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
30 base. Recon, 132 fighter. Bravo.
To throw on 3rd down. Herbert. And that will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Haskins now already at 100 yards passing in this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. Now a first carry from Melvin Gordon. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Jackson. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
And this is where you need the quarterback to morph into being a running back. The ball can't be away from his body. It can't be loose. It can't be held like he's going to throw it. Tuck it away. Take care of it because he's going to run through a lot of traffic.
Yeah, and if he doesn't take care of it, we're going to see less design runs like that. Throwing to start the drive. Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again. Just like last week, each game is its own entity, treated as such.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
60 outlaw. 6-6, pull it high. Single receivers. Hey, foxtrot. 52's the mic right here, over there, right? 52's the mic. On the ball. Go.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Herbert. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. Now Gordon on 1st down. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions' 39.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Now it's Jackson, flushed out right. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Jerick McKinnon. His 2nd touchdown on the season as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does.
And into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Reuben Foster picks it, and he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake, but I'd go get out.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Well-timed effort by Darius Slay. A sack on the corner blitz.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. On 2nd down, it's Gordon, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
In your face.
Now Haskins, 3rd and long. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Reuben Foster picks it, and he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. He's got his man. It's Andrews. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. 17-0 our score after 1. Haskins looking to throw on first down. And it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. As the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker now for the extra point. And the lead is now 24. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Go team, spill. Hey, Haywood. Ready.
2nd and 1. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Young. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
I smell fear in that offense.
They go back to Gordon here on first down. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 12 yards to pick up there, good for a Raven first. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can...
Oh, he tried to pitch it, and the ball's loose. And this is scooped up by the Lions. 20, 10, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
Extra point good by Prater. And that'll make it 24-7. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're right back out there after watching the fumble go the other way. Still in control of this game, but that needs to serve as a wake-up call. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Going to give this time to the tailback. They get 8 yards back there. They could use another one of those now on 3rd and 7.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Third down. Here's Haskins. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That's a first down and then some, a 32-yard pickup. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Check right. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, please. Watch the ship.
From the pistol, they run with Gordon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. They go play action now. Jackson, blitz coming, and down he goes. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
I don't know what's going on over there. That's that Best Buy shit.
In this second quarter. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away.
Facts. I don't know nothing about that. But I do know something about that. Everything. That's one thing Nasty ain't tell me. Is that this job, like, with contracted itself, it's like the fucking Wild Wild West, nigga. Contracting like the Wild Wild West. That's one thing Nasty ain't tell me. Everything type shit. Really gotta finesse your way through. Well, you don't really got to, but I mean, if you try and do, like, you could do whatever you want for real, like tell niggas I want more money, I need more money, or I believe, and like, and there's hella niggas around, hella niggas that need niggas all the time. Huh? You said loaning? Nah. It's just like a dock, but everybody there like got their own business, and like niggas be trying to start their own, throwing other trucks and all that. So niggas always just like one other niggas. So it's like, go work with that nigga. But then like you don't know, like you just gotta watch who you work with or who you work for. Some niggas be shady.
Looking to throw. Herbert, he's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is incomplete.
Everything. It's like the Wild Wild West out that bitch.
Incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over, then they get a chance to continue their drive.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Throwing again. Herbert. With a catch made by Johnson. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Reuben Foster coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Back to throw. Herbert. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Hey, then these Ravens is hard.
It's true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot. Help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, he tried me and got it. Cannot believe.
He does have first down yardage. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Operating from the gun. Herbert feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. A final shot before break.
Pick. Let's go, Tay.
It's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Young. So we reach halftime.
I ain't do nothing.
One-sided game so far. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him.
Wait, now?
Oh. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good. Go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw again. Herbert, he's going to air one out. And that is incomplete.
Sound like me. Crazy. Facts sound just like me.
What's that?
Said it sound like everything she see is shit.
No pick, just incomplete that time. Looking to throw.
Ooh, that tip drill finally worked for ball. And they gonna call P.I. on Earl. Crazy.
The first down carry here for Johnson. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
Check, 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 check. Hey, check Mike 50. Hey, exit. 50, check Mike 50.
To throw on 2nd down. Herbert, rush coming, and he's taken down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Hey, echo. 50, Mike 50.
Back to throw. Herbert.
What? Why do they keep bailing this nigga out?
It's a gain of 14 and a first down for
Oh
Detroit.
my God.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. On 1st and 10, Herbert. Johnson's got it complete. 9 yards. And it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the first. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Looking to throw.
Ball.
Now here is another interception.
To the crib.
The 40, 30, the 20.
Prime time.
And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
Selfie.
This D wanting to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And what is going on?
Oh, he's punting it.
First down, and they're in punt formation. And here now the punter, Martin, booming this one away. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to it.
Will Fuller, nobody there to stop him. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Will Fuller with touchdown number 8 on the year as his guys continue to pour it on. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Ray, funny as hell.
And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on first down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they begin this drive in very precarious field position inside their own 5.
And remember, this is a defense that's already scored once in this game, so you've got to really take care and make sure that you're blocking these guys who try and wedge the ball out from the shadow of your own end zone.
And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So that play much needed there as they're all the way up near the 40 for a 1st and 10. They run it with McKinnon. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Yeah, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm about to be there.
What?
I mean, the game started at 8 o'clock. I mean, unless you don't want to place your bet.
What game?
The hoop games.
What time is it?
7:30.
And then what, you going to game time again?
Yeah, probably. I mean, she's supposed to be coming, but she at the crib cooking right now. And I told her, I mean, if me and EJ betting, we might fuck around and stay at the casino. I just don't want to spend no money at the casino betting. And I know that's my problem. I'll end up doing that.
So, what is we doing?
That would have been a first down.
Casino game time.
It's just a gain of 10.
Alright.
Oh, I had to tell you, because we was all drunk yesterday, and I got to say this sober. If a bitch about to touch you, I'm beating her ass. If a nigga's about to touch you, I'm whooping his ass. Fuck everybody. Motherfuckers keep trying us, and I'm not liking that shit.
This is Gordon. They go to him again.
That's okay.
What'd you say?
That's okay.
You keep saying that. Let that bitch be in there. She trying to talk stupid. I'm gonna touch her right in the mouth.
She fuck with me.
Huh?
She fuck with me.
I mean, that big light-skinned bitch can fuck with you. I don't fuck with that big light-skinned dirty.
Fuck with Big Iron. Sorry,
Talking
no.
about Amanique. I ain't talking about Amanique.
Oh, that's her
Amanique's my
name.
girl.
She look familiar.
Amanique's my girl's cousin. My girl will beat the fuck out of Amanique, and Amanique knows that. That's
Who?
not even
Who? The big light skinned bitch.
I think light-skinned bitch will get beat the fuck up.
True.
Plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often
I'm on the Western Bridge, so I'll be there in 5-10 minutes.
Man, I got. First of all, I'm in a game in the third quarter, and I got a motherfucking wash.
Yeah, you bet. That's what it sounds like to me.
Fuck, they keep calling holding. Yeah, I am. You just can't be doing what you want to do.
Who you talking to, me?
Yeah.
Come up now on a second and long after the hold.
I think I said you just can't be doing what you want to do.
There goes a deep ball in zone.
Let's go. Marquise. Hollywood, nigga.
Marquise Brown.
But, I'm about to start chewing clock. I'm about to be like 10 minutes, bro. Probably a little more than that, like 15. But alright. I'm about to get ready.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
What's wrong with niggas?
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
I don't even want to chew clock. I'm pissed. I'm trying to put up 1,000. What's up with he? I don't know what he's. I guess I do know what he's talking about, but what is he doing? I'm pissed. He keep punting. He's fucking up my defensive stats. He's punting on first down, bro. It's the third quarter, bro. It's the third quarter, bro. I mean, I can go crazy on offense. Fuck it. But damn.
This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive. Is it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on. In fact, you can take the spirit away from another team.
I don't know none of them bitches, man.
To come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel. It's caught inside the 25. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown, 79 yards as his guys continue to pour it on. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here.
It's still the third quarter. He's bullshit. I swear to God, if he playing, I'm getting Truly in here. He needs to throw my interceptions, Truly.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And what is this?
Oh, he's punting it again.
Up here to punt on first down. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? But everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. Back now
I guess I just washed my fucking face. I know it probably got dirt all over.
A very one-sided affair. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Check 50. Check 50.
Now Gordon. And an alley to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes this forward for about 6. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Lions' 42-yard line.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Coverage there by Kevon Seymour.
This defense can use some more of these types of plays. How about him reading it, driving on the football, and he's right there for the pass breakup.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. He may try and run for this. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. Now a handoff here to his running back. Down to the 25. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon.
You going, Shaq?
Inside the 15, shy of the 10. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Me either.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot
Damn, that direct deposit hit, bro.
During the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
So following the run by Gordon,
Damn.
1st and 10.
About to miss the sale.
Here to his running back. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Their passing game has
Put it
been
in
this
again.
afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player, broadcaster?
No, I'm not going to go to the player part because when I think blowout...
Because you won every game as a player.
No. I think about being blown out, and no one wants to go back to those memories. But, you know, when I was calling college football, I saw a game that, you know, a team put 70. I actually saw it happen twice. A team put 70 on their opponent. And in the NFL, in the 2017 season, I saw one of those changing of the guard games where a team that hadn't been very good before now was dominating and kicking around a team who had been ruling their division.
And that's when you earn your paycheck, right? As the analyst, you got to fill that time.
You got to know what's going on out there and how it will happen.
Well, obviously that begs the question, what game was it?
That was Seattle hosting Los Angeles, the Rams.
Yeah.
Their second meeting of the season, and the Rams turned it around from their first one and blew out the Seahawks.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
He quit. He fucking quit. With 1 minute left, he conceded. Fuck you, bitch. Wasn't done yet. I got another ability. Defenders with this ability don't allow broken tackles. It causes more fumbles with cut, sticky, ball carriers. I always tackle like that too. That's cool. The lumberjack, that's what it's called. Alright, well that's how it is. We go, watch it. Alright, then we was there for a little bit, but I don't be out there long. Yeah, we watched like one game. And we was there before everybody, like we did when everybody for real started coming. We was there before everybody there. For everything, is you going? Cause I'm about to throw this bullshit on. He's a lame. Sure, but send that bread though. I'm out.
fuck are you at?
Nigga, waiting for you and my girl. I don't want the game time. And she like, what are we going to be drinking? I'm like, I'm just trying to kill some time. I ain't drink shit yet. Look at she rocking out.
Fuck you at?
I don't know. She actually.
How long you gotta be?